This is the youngest soldier of the Second World War, and at just 6 years old, Pedrinho has already accomplished great things. At that moment, one of the bombs cut the communication line. The command lost contact with the front line. Hearing the news at the entrance, Pedrinho went into action, checking the lines for faults. Following the line, he crawled out of the trench and advanced across the battlefield where there was no cover and enemy shells fell all around him. When he finally found the fault, he rolled into a crater. Then he asked the wounded correspondent how to connect the line. According to the correspondent's description, Pedrinho found the telephone line that had been torn out and crossed the two wires, re-establishing communication with the command and instantly reversing the situation for the soldiers. Pedrinho had done a great job. After the end of the war, the little man began working again. He knew that the commander liked Aunt Katia, but he didn't dare tell her. So he came up with a plan, told Aunt Katia that the commander was feeling unwell and left them alone. But the battlefield warrior could not say a word to the girl. When he turned around, he realized that Katia had already left. He did not want to miss the chance and chase the girl to the river. Even so, he could not say the words. At that moment, a soldier appeared. Came down and interrupted them, saying that a secret message had been sent by the High Command, ordering the evacuation of the troops to the rear camp. After receiving the message, the commander organized the evacuation of the troops without stopping. Soon, they reached the rear of the battlefield. Pedrinho, as usual, went to the commander to receive the mission, but the commander asked him to check the soldiers' uniforms and equipment. Pedrinho, who had received the mission, ran to the company lieutenant and asked to carry out the commander's order. The soldiers were happy to see him and gave him chocolates, but the little boy did not think that he was a child. He took the order seriously. On the lieutenant's order, the soldiers were quickly assembled. Then he took the list of names and reported to the colonel, looking at the list of men. But the colonel could not believe that this was the work of a 6-year-old boy. To reward the boy for a job well done, he asked him what he wanted. But Pedrinho said he wanted to ask the chief to allow Aunt Katia to marry his commander. Without even thinking, the chief said yes. The smile on the commander's face could not be hidden. Pedrinho received the Medal of Honor from the colonel of the regiment for his achievements on the battlefield. Little Pedrinho became a qualified soldier. This is a movie. The true story of Sergei Aleshko, one of the youngest soldiers of World War II. He was supposed to be a carefree young man, but he was in the middle of a war, fighting for his country.